My sister stole my late wife's wedding ring and put it on her 17-year-old daughter's finger like it was party jewelry. I found out at the engagement party, in front of everyone. A few hours later, I tracked it down at a jeweler and took it back. That's when my family decided I was the problem. My wife died 4 years ago. Cancer didn't negotiate. After the funeral, I put her ring in a small wooden box on my dresser. Not because it was expensive, because it was hers. I lived alone, so the box felt safe. A couple weeks ago, I dusted the dresser and noticed the box was open. The ring was gone. I tore the house apart anyway. Drawers, couch cushions, laundry, even the freezer. 2 hours later, I had one ugly thought. The only people who'd been in my house were my sister and her daughter. I didn't accuse them right away. I wanted to be wrong. I wanted the ring to magically show up so I wouldn't have to say it out loud. Then came my niece's engagement party. Backyard chairs, plastic tablecloths, everybody acting like a 17-year-old. Getting married was adorable. I stayed near the food, trying to disappear, and then I saw her hand. Slow motion. She lifted her fingers to show her friends. The diamond flashed once. My stomach dropped. I walked forward without deciding to. I went straight to my sister. "Why is she wearing my wife's ring?" She blinked like I'd asked about the weather. "She saw it at your place and loved it. I figured you wouldn't mind. You weren't using it." I stared. "You stole it from my house." She rolled her eyes. "Calm down. It's just a ring." "Don't say that," I snapped. "That's my wife." My sister crossed her arms. "You're still hung up on the past. Let her have something nice." I didn't raise my voice. I didn't have to. "You have 1 week to get it back, or I call the cops." She hissed. "You wouldn't dare." I walked out while people whispered. 2 days later, my mom invited me to clear the air at a family dinner. Translation: a group ambush with casserole. My sister came in hot. "Do you realize she's been crying for days? You're threatening police over a ring." I said, "She's crying over something she stole." Dad sighed from behind his newspaper. "You're really making this a legal thing?" "Yes," I said, "I am." The next morning, my niece showed up at my door. Messy hair, puffy eyes. She whispered, "I don't have it anymore. My fiancé has it." I didn't let her finish. "Where?" "At his house." "Please don't." "Don't what?" I grabbed my keys. "Go get my wife's ring?" I drove over, knocked hard, and her fiancé opened the door trying to act casual. I didn't play along. "Where's the ring?" He frowned. "The engagement ring?" "She told me it was a family heirloom." "It is," I said. "My wife's. She's dead." His face went white. "I didn't know." "Now you do," I said. "Where is it?" He swallowed. "At a jeweler. We dropped it off yesterday to resize." I went downtown and walked into the shop. The man behind the counter asked for a receipt. "I don't have one," I said, "because it was stolen from my house. It's my late wife's ring. Bring it out, or we call the police." He disappeared into the back and came out with a tray. There it was. Simple gold, small diamond, everything I'd been missing. "That's it," I said, and I took it. "Bill them for the resizing." Then I left. I got home, locked the door, and put the ring back in its box. Then I hid it high in my closet because apparently family meant my grief was public property. An hour later, they showed up on my lawn. My sister was yelling. My niece was sobbing. My parents stood there like referees. "You had no right to take it back," my sister shouted. I said, "You had no right to take it, period." Mom tried the soft voice. "Can't you just let it go for the sake of the family?" "It's not jewelry," I said. "It's my wife." My niece cried. "You're not even married anymore. It's just a ring." I looked her dead in the face. "You don't get to erase my marriage because you want something shiny." Her fiancé tried to bargain. I cut him off. "Get off my property." I raised my phone. "Next time you'll hear from me through the police." They finally left. My sister spitting. "You destroyed this family." Maybe I did. Or maybe she did when she opened my dresser like it was hers. I bought a small safe and bolted it to the floor in my closet. I locked the ring inside and set the combo to something no one would guess. I visited my wife's grave once just to say, I kept it safe. My family stayed angry. The ring stayed mine.